2, 1. Let's do one. Stack those joints. 2. Yo, what is going on? Welcome back to Flow Fridays. I'm Hannah Eden, and today we are going to go through a nice intermediate flow. We're going to need one kettlebell. So I'm going to show you exactly what the flow will look like. Then I'll stop, break it down into a step-by-step tutorial. Then I'm going to show you how to do it and how I expect you to put it into a workout. Are you ready? Let's do this. 6 months pregnant, still moving, still grooving. Here we go. All right, so let's talk about how we're gonna break this down. So we're gonna start in a staggered stance position. So I'm gonna show you from the side. So kettlebell's gonna be on the right hand, left foot is gonna be aligned with that. My right foot, I'm gonna slide it back. My heel in the back is kickstanded, so I've got nice balance leaning on the ball of my foot. I'm gonna soften my knees, karate chop and hinge my hips backwards. Now the bell is here. I'm gonna hike this bell, so I'm gonna tilt it in between my legs and go for one staggered stance swing like this. In, up, in, down. Once I find myself on the floor for the down, I'm gonna go from one staggered stance, bent over row. So from here, pulling that kettlebell to my hip on the inside of my knee. Then I'm gonna put it down again. So from the top, one staggered stance swing, one staggered stance row, and then I'm gonna stand up with power from my hips and hit one clean. Once I've received the clean in my front rack position, a unilateral position, remember, so one arm holding, so I'm not gonna be skew-if. I'm holding on using that core engagement, so I'm not going for flexion of the spine, lateral flexion. I'm actually going anti-flexion on that lateral side. So from here, I'm gonna go for one squat into a press, which is a single arm thruster. Hips go all the way back and down. Use the hips to power up into this overhead press. Once I've reached myself there, I'm gonna pull it to front rack. Now I'm gonna go for 2 swing switches, but I guess we should go from the top before I jump ahead. So here we go. From the ground, start with me, tilt the bell, one staggered stance swing. Good. Park it, one staggered stance row. Good. Stand up and clean. Receive it in the front squat, hit one single arm thruster. Nice. Now we're gonna go for 2 swing switches. Here we go. Switch it over to one side at eye level. Switch it back, in to an overhead snatch. Cool? Once you've mastered that and you can press pause and rewind that as many times as you need to get here, we're gonna keep it over the top of our head and we're gonna reverse lunge with the opposite foot. So if my right hand is holding on, left foot is gonna come down into a kneeling position. Now my knee is resting on the floor. I'm gonna pull it to my chest and press it back up again. Once I'm done, I stand up all the way, pull it to front rack, park the bell and get ready to go on the other side. But before we go over the other side, let's do one flow all the way through, starting with a bell in the right hand. You ready? So bell's in between my feet, slide one foot back, soften the knees, hinge the hips, tilt the bell, one swing, park it, one row. Good, stand up and clean. One thruster. Good. Swing switch twice. We've got 1, we've got 2. Into your snatch. Step back with the opposite foot. Control the way down. Pull it to front rack, press it back up again. Stand up all the way, and we park the bell on the floor. Now what are we gonna do? Left hand is on, left foot goes back. Let's start from the top. Staggered stance swing. Park it. We got a row. Stand up and clean. One single arm thruster. 2 swing switch. 1, 2, one snatch. Hold it up, keep it strong. Step back with the opposite foot. We pull down, we press up. We stand up all the way, and then we park that bell. So before you listen to what I'm going to say next, make sure that you have mastered and memorized the flow. This way you can focus on the workout, focus on the effort that you put into it, rather than trying to learn as you go. So press pause, rewind, memorize this flow, and meet me right here. So here's what we've got for our workout today. It's going to be 20 minutes long, which means they're going to be 10 rounds total. Every 2 minutes for 20 minutes, you are going to complete right and left. However long it takes you within that 2-minute window, the rest of that window will be recovery. Maybe you start light, maybe you try and progress your weight up till you get to a weight that it's pretty challenging, but your movements are still clean, they're still tight, and you still are in control of that bell. That bell is not in control of you. I hope that you like this workout today. If you do, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below with what you would like to see next time. I'm Hannah Eden, happy Flow Fridays, and I'll see you next week.